everyone. Welcome to another cold weather podcast, where I mess around with my settings midstream, make sure everything's working, and try not to cry. Yeah.
Love to see it.
You love to see it. Yeah.
He's trying his best, guys.
Hey, Moral. Indeed. We have the vegan tag for once because we're piggybacking off of you, Moral. I think Moral's muted.
Yeah. You say something?
Oh, we have the vegan tag for once on Twitch because of you being here. But yeah,
funny.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about food, and maybe we're gonna get some vegan food suggestions as well. Maybe. Do they have vegan cheese yet? They must have vegan cheese, right?
They definitely got vegan cheese.
Okay, because
they do.
If you don't have cheese, you lose like half of my recipes as like American, you know, like as a proud American. As a proud American, you can't be without cheese, you know.
I feel like most American dishes, they call for butter more than cheese.
That's the French for you. That's the French.
No. I think French is cheese. I think American is butter and French is cheese.
The thing is, Americans use more cheese in their normal meals. The French eat their cheese raw, or like not raw, but like separately. You know. Meanwhile, it's the other way around for Americans. They eat all their butter stuff. You know. They put all their butter in like their dishes as well, right? But the French also put it in their dishes. Yep. So like Americans just use a lot more cheese. I'm pretty sure what I just said does make 0 out of 0 sense, but like
someone out there will be like, "Oh, that makes sense."
Yeah, that makes sense. Totally.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but hopefully more people filter in as the stream goes on. But yeah, yes. I should probably just add it, or I should do the Twitter post. We're probably gonna be doing a bunch of other stuff as well, which is gonna be fun today.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. I am already planning for retirement. Not like VTubing retirement. I mean retirement.
Retirement.
I'm happy.
I feel you.
Retirement's only like 80 years away, or 60 years away.
80. I was like, God damn.
I'll be like 100 by then.
Man, you be overdue retirement, right?
Yeah.
Expired.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let me https://twitch.tv/toyline. We're talking about food, tier list, and like anime, I guess, and recommending anime tomorrow. Because I'm sure if we look at like top 10 anime list or anime tier list or something, we'll find at least a few anime we can recommend tomorrow. You know.
Oh, for sure, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's a good thing I ate dinner already, so that I'm not gonna be hungry.
Yeah, while talking about food.
Yeah. But yeah, I think everything's more or less.
Yeah, anime. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you watched any anime in the meantime, Moral, or nah? Like, what anime have you watched this? What anime have you watched this week or month or whatever, or like in the past week or so?
I think like. I think like a few days ago.
Yeah.
I think less than a week ago I started Your Lie in April.
Oh, how's it going?
I think I'm like halfway into it. It's pretty good. I really like it.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Good luck, Moral. It's kind of notorious for being a bit sad here.
Yeah, I recognize the first OP because of I know
of every sad anime, clip thingy-majig, because they use the music like everywhere on YouTube, don't they?
What?
No. Because like whenever a sad scene happens in like compilation or like meme video, like there's always some sad anime music playing. It's always sad anime music playing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've watched a bit of it. I never got too far just because I'm not really a sad anime person watcher, Not enough violence for me.
So I try to keep my feelings closed off in the world. I don't want to cry.
Yeah, no. It's not that it's like sad that like gets to me. It's like I'm not really into watching sad things. Yeah, I'm already sad enough, IRL.
Man, yeah, we're sad. So you watch anime to cope with the pain. I'm kidding. But yeah, I'm like halfway into Your Lie in April. I recognize the first LP because Hoshimachi Suisei did a cover of it. And then I recognize the second LP because of Osu.
Oh, Osu. Yeah, no, I would be surprised if you haven't seen out Osu. It's a really popular song, or at least anime music in general is like crazy popular.
Yeah, that play anime music in Osu.
Now you'll actually know where your anime music comes from. Whoa.
True.
Wild.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, now my art mama can start like clowning on me, like, he doesn't know. I'm like,
he don't know. This man don't know.
Yeah, like when I was reacting to the what was it? The Korean Justice's cover that Illyra Pandora and Sefina from Ninja Sanji they did a cover of it. And I was all saying, "Oh look, they're both wearing the same outfit." And then my armor was like, "He doesn't know. Those outfits from the anime." I'm like, but yeah, ever since like then, I started watching anime, and my mom was proud of me.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. It will definitely help with a lot of reactions because I know that anime references are literally everywhere on the internet.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
everywhere you turn.
It's actually pretty hard just avoiding anime references from what I've noticed.
It's pretty hard. I think it's just built into the internet culture.
Yeah,
I was just gotta be careful though with like copyright and stuff. So
yeah, 100%. That's why I think like probably reacting to anime songs is so tough, right? Because like if you don't do a few things, you might get copyright stricken. Especially like references or not references, covers or anything. Yeah, I've seen a lot of anime covers get like copyright stricken.
Oh yeah.
Pain. Moral anime covers so they could get copyright stricken for real.
For real.
But yeah, that will probably be helpful for your reacting, career and everything. You need to watch JoJo because then you can start going like, yo, that's a JoJo reference, right? Because everyone's always doing that.
Right? Oh yeah. JoJo's on Netflix too.
Yeah, JoJo's actually
every single part.
If you're watching JoJo, I would actually fairly well suggest watching it. I would for the first season or two, expect like a slower 90s pace thing until you get to the second half of the first season. Not gonna spoil why, but like it starts off fairly slowly, but it really does help if you understand what the first season's about, because it's like a very like the first half is like the grounded part. You know how like everyone's like, yo, JoJo's so crazy or bizarre or whatever, right? Because JoJo's bizarre. Well, the first half season or so is actually probably the most it's like the prologue. It's like the most grounded part, which like as a new anime watcher, I think you'll actually enjoy a bit more than like veterans, Yeah, and then later on, if it's getting a bit slow, just push past the first half, and I'm sure it will definitely speed up.
It'll start to pick up after that.
That's definitely something
for sure.
Something I would watch because because there's a lot of JoJo stuff in the anime community too, isn't there? It's like pretty iconic.
So many. Sometimes they can get annoying.
Okay. Let me mute my mic on stream. But yeah,
Good thing, yeah. That was like, don't say that, man.
Yeah, no. I mean, I have common sense. I mean, but like, yeah, some people, mortals like a fan of are watching JoJo right now. Whoa. But yeah, JoJo's pretty dang cool. JoJo's a really good series. Yep.
It is. It's fun. I like it.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out
when to watch it though.
What to watch? Yeah, what to watch after the one I'm watching right now.
Yeah. JoJo will be a very large shift from Your Lie in April though, just because just because how do I say it? It goes from, Your Lie in April, which is like, a tragic romance, right?
Yeah.
To JoJo, which is, JoJo is more of your 90s or 80s, action film. That's how I would describe it. It's like the anime version of like an action film, right? Because you have like, super hot buff guys go around killing vampires with their fists, it's a bit of a spoiler, but you get the picture, right? There's like swords, there's like explosions, there's like
like mecha-based stuff going on in there.
yeah. It's what you want to watch if you're looking for like an action movie from your generation, Moral? Old.
I have no problem with being called old.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm starting to get called old too, and like I'm not even that old yet. I'm not even 20. But yeah, it's honestly a pretty fun watch. What other anime are you looking at, Moral? Like what's next on your list right now?
I mean, I can link you my my anime list. You can see what's on my plan to watch list.
Okay, yeah. Let me check out your my anime list. I personally don't use it because like my anime watching is private.
All right.
Wait, did you say yours was banned?
What? No, I said my anime list is private. I just don't really log my anime, right? Because like it's for me and me alone. Like unless I'm like bragging or watching it, I'm watching.
Oh wait, I already DM'd you my list before.
Oh yeah. Okay, plan to watch. A Silent Voice I've heard is good. I haven't really like done anything there yet. Attack on Titan.
Movie.
Attack on Titan. I'm very confused on if I should recommend it for you to watch soon, because on one end it's like a really edgy and like action-packed thing with like a lot of edge and like death and tragedy in it. It would be good for a starter anime watcher. However, at the same time, I'm not sure if like it would fit for Moral, Death Note, I think you would actually enjoy. It's a bit more on like the psychological action kind of piece. Because like the main character actually doesn't kill anyone. He uses the Death Note, which is just a book which kills people, right? I don't think it's as bloody as any of the other options. I think you might actually like that if you're into more slower, more like strategic kind of pieces. They do a few ass pulls here and there, but like it's a fun watch. Demon Slayer I would definitely suggest if you're watching more modern ones, because I've heard that one's really good. Yeah. And like I've watched a bit and it's actually pretty good. I just never finished it.
That's a top favorite, right?
Bro, like you don't finish an anime?
Damn. No, I don't really watch anime. I haven't watched any anime in the past year or two.
My man's a book reader, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that dude's a book reader. Yeah. Actually, yeah.
The only experience...
Yeah, what's your manga list? Huh? I'm kidding.
Oh, I actually have one. Start off. I don't read manga either. I read the actual light novels behind them. But my starting manga light novel and like novel suggestions would be SSS Suicide Class Hunter. A very wholesome book, top tier. Reverend Insanity. No, that's actually the most wholesome book on my list. I'm not kidding.
Hey, no way.
No. Because ReZero, right? ReZero.
Yeah.
Main character in SSS Suicide Class Hunter has basically the same ability, except it's 24 hours, right? So if he dies, he goes back 24 hours, right? And his character is the most insane guy ever. So his original ability is being able to take the ability of like whoever kills him, right? So he gets killed by someone who has the powers to go back in time, right? And he's like, I can't kill this guy because then he'll go back in time and then he'll kill me, right? Because that's how it works, right? So he's like, I'm gonna kill myself like a few billion times until I can go back before the other guy gets his powers and then kill him. and then he goes on like a pacifist run. You know like how in a game whenever like something bad happens you sometimes reload an old save? That's what he does. Yeah. He goes through the plot, he sees, oh no, someone died. He reverts time until he gets to a point where like something better can happen.
That's good. Yeah, something good happens.
He's kind of insane, but it's like probably the most wholesome book ever because he's like the main character who won't let anyone die, except he's also suicidal.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot goes on there. It sounds a little complicated.
Yeah, no, it's actually probably also a really psychological novel as well, because like a lot of Korean novels I feel are like very action packed but there's no substance. This one, being the way it is, focuses a lot more on the character's actual mental state and like how everything's going, as well as like general philosophy, which is one of the reasons why I like it so much. um Reverend Insanity, also not as wholesome, probably the least wholesome on my list actually. Is about Fang Yuan, who is he's someone who reincarnates into a fantasy world, right? And then he's pretty much just beat down his entire life, and then he becomes like the main villain of the world, right? And then he dies again, and then he's like, okay, so first time I tried being a villain and I failed, right? So I'm gonna continue being the villain, but better. So the book is really dang, bloodthirsty, but like he's like probably one of the most ruthless main characters I read. And like if you're tired of like Japanese main characters who tend to be on like the goody two shoe side, right? This is probably the most lethargic book ever, because he's like, well, she was pretty, and kills her anyways. And like that's something you would not see in anime, right? Because like in anime, I've noticed it's actually a really sad trend that like if you're female and you're pretty, you get spared, but if you're like ugly and a side character, you don't get the same treatment. Like
it really does.
Like if you're like a grunt working for an evil organization, even if you're just paying your bills, nope, main character kills you instantly, all right? But as soon as like your leader or someone in the like, top brass is like a pretty anime lady or whatever, right? The main character will be like, maybe I can redeem them, I can fix them, right? Like how does that work?
You can fix them?
No, that's literally how anime is like 99% of the time. But the main character has way less bias from what I've noticed. Also, he's not really interested in women, surprisingly. Or guys.
Yeah, one side's like I could fix him, the other side's like I could ruin him.
Wait. Why is Comey on your to watch list? Oh, it's not out yet, right?
No, for the season 2.
Yeah, it's not out yet. Okay.
It's not out yet, but I still on my list when it comes out.
Genesis. I'm also kind of mixed about suggesting for you, just because it's a very complex piece, and also it has so much like hype up to it that I'm not sure if it can like live up to it, because the problem with Neon Genesis is it's like there's a lot of like Christian Christian allegories. There's a lot of just like mecha fighting. It's definitely good. It's like like a hit classic for a reason, but I'm not sure if it's like something I would suggest for like the newbie anime watcher, right? Because there's been so many things built up on it. Madoka Magica, definitely.
Yeah, then I'll put it like lower.
Yeah,
like, I
would put it on your watch when you have more experience, right? One Punch Man, I would suggest for a new anime watcher. Of course, assuming the trope of main character is too powerful, so it's like comedy. It's not supposed to be like like a progression fantasy where the main character goes from weak to strong, right? You need to come into One Punch Man knowing that the main character probably won't ever struggle, or at least so far, and take it as a comedy of like watching everyone else and like how like the main character reacts and all that stuff, right?
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah,
that's good to know,
because like the entire premise is he is One Punch Man. He kills everyone in one punch, right? You're not gonna be able to watch it the same way as you watch like Demon Slayer or like JoJo or like Hunter x Hunter, right? Hunter x Hunter I would suggest though, because I see you have it on your list. That's probably also one of my suggestions as well, because I remember really liking it when I was younger, and like the main character is pretty cool. Kill la Kill I am concerned about because it's very much a fan service anime. It's
oh
okay. One of those.
Yeah. Okay. So wait,
it's a nice story though.
Let me wait. Kill la Kill. Okay. So basically, the premise, right, is a main character is going to high school where people fight, and they have clothing which gives them powers. However, the clothing that the main character and the like antagonist transform into are all skimpy clothing, because let me send you the actual costume from the show, Moral, because like I don't think you're into fan service, right? Because like Moral.
Yeah, I'm familiar with what fan service is. Yeah, I stumbled upon.
This is the battle uniform of the main character.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Literally, just search up Kill la Kill and go to images, and you'll see this. Like, this isn't like a handpicked image.
It's a good story, though.
Yeah, but it's like something I've noticed that Moral doesn't like fan service.
Yeah, Starly watched it for the plot. I'm kidding.
I know. I'm being dead ass. I actually did.
Yeah, but a lot of its enjoyment hinges on the fan service.
It was really
though.
nice.
Like you have to admit that like a majority.
I feel like
of
that's modern.
Yeah,
modern. I like most modern anime are very fan service.
Dude, I don't watch fan service because I read books.
I'm not like a huge fan of like the fan service stuff.
Yeah,
I think I stumbled upon an anime that like pretty much has like that kind of stuff.
I tried watching it. At least the early part, I found that the plot itself is mediocre, and I really wasn't that interested in the fan service either, so I just dropped it as well.
Yeah, Kill la Kill.
Yeah, Kill la Kill. Like,
okay, yeah, I most likely like drop that one if anything. Yeah, I'm not like a huge fan of like the fan service stuff.
Because the entire premise of it is main character gets skimpy outfit and fights against upperclassmen, and like like the student council who is rich and also has very fancy clothing, and fancy clothing makes everyone look very, very skimpy, and they fight in skimpy uniforms with skimpy camera angles. That's it. That's the entire plot.
You just.
That's basically it, though, right? Well, basically.
That's good to know. Yeah, that'll be an anime I'll most likely avoid.
I definitely would. If you do watch it, I would put it when you're feeling a bit more degen, you know?
I'll pass on.
Yeah,
I'll pass.
But that's basically what I think of your list so far. It looks fairly good. Like most of it, I think you'll like. Although definitely, I don't think there's many fan service ones actually. I think the majority of them don't have fan service other than Kill la Kill.
Yeah, I think the only one I came across was the
No Game No Life. Also kind of has fan service, but I think it's better than. There's like a few characters that have fan service, but it's definitely better than Kill la Kill. Because like it's Gurren Lagann I definitely enjoyed a bit more for the plot.
You're just a hater. That's what I got.
I think my mama recommended that one.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It has a really interesting world. Nice. It has a really, really interesting world. Because the premise is main character and like his group, right, is like from like an underground colony or like civilization, and pretty much the plot is they get mechas and everything from like ancient civilization and get to service, and then of course fight and do everything you would exploring like another world, but the other world's like the upper surface. So you see a lot of interesting things because their world is actually really different in a lot of things, and yeah. it's fun. Okay. My actual novel suggestions. I would also suggest Coiling Dragon, which is you guys have watched Dragon Ball, right? Or
yeah,
everyone's watched Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah, like the original one, like some of it.
You can think of this as Dragon Ball except on drugs. Yeah. Instead of having like 5-6 transformations like Goku does, the main character goes through like a good like 20. And also instead of like how Goku becomes like a god of like destruction level character and pretty much only fights. Nah. Main character gets power over gravity and also transforms to a dragon or something, and also becomes a god over his own world. Yep. The story is actually pretty insane because like it's like your traditional progression fantasy, right? Except there's a lot more combat and a lot more actual character progression as well. And yeah, it's fun. It's a good beginner read at least. If you're into action fantasy thingamajig. Okay. Okay, we are at our halfway mark. Let's talk about food.
Food.
I don't think I have any food that would like appeal to vegans because
already throwing me under the bus.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to think of any food like unless you want to replace all your stuff with like all of your stuff with like vegan alternatives, because they have gone a long way, right? Like Impossible Burger and everything. I eat a decent amount of burgers actually, and like I have the most complex burger, or not complex, but like I've like timed everything perfectly. I know the exact cook times of everything and all that, right? Basically 4 minutes in the oven for the buns, right? A burger, 5 minutes on each side, 1 minute resting with low heat for the patty, right? Onions being grilled on the side in the meantime, pickles, and then like low to medium heat on the still hot skillet for bacon. Put bacon on top, maybe some mozzarella cheese. Let that cook. Put everything on the lower bun. Then toast the top bun with the bacon fat, everything else, and then combine. That's my burger recipe right there.
It's too much work for me. I'm sorry, bro.
It takes like 15 minutes. It's worth it. But then you obviously put whatever sauces you want, right? And I'm pretty sure at this point you can actually replace most of those with vegan alternatives, right? Because I definitely know there's vegan bacon, right? I've actually seen it in the stores.
There is.
There's also vegan patties are already vegan. Vegan burger patties, right? And then of course everything else is mostly vegan, right? Other than what is it, the butter? But then there's I can't believe it's not butter. So honestly, you could probably make that. Aren't there like other butter ones too, like fake butter or whatever?
There's like plant-based butter or like yeah.
It's crazy how much like vegan alternatives have progressed, because I've noticed that it's a lot easier to eat vegan while not sacrificing things these days. Because like even like 5-10 years ago, right? Like if you stop eating burgers, or not burgers, but like meat and like vegans or non-vegan stuff, right? You pretty much cut off your like food supply by like half, right? Here's a tip though: if you actually do have cats, do not give them a vegan diet, because cats are carnivores. So like it really does cause health problems, Like for IRL cats at least, do not make them vegan.
IRL cats.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because I have seen people force cats to be vegan IRL, and it's not really a good idea,
It is very, very stupid.
Yeah, it's very, very stupid. But like for our virtual cat over here, that's perfectly fine, I think. Yep.
Oh yeah, you can feed our virtual cat more. He only eats.
He only eats Bitcoin. Yep.
Virtual cats are real.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Other food that I really like eating is I just kinda, I kinda just really like food with rice. They also have they also have vegan eggs now, don't they?
Virtual rice?
He's gonna say
virtual rice. Wait, do vegan eggs come as like like actual eggs, like like watery, like as liquid, or do they come as like the already cooked stuff? Because like I've seen advertisements.
I'm assuming like a powder. I don't even know, because it's like different like varieties of that.
I've seen not vegan eggs, right? I've seen vegan egg ads, right? And like they make it like the perfectly cooked circular egg things, and I'm like, that doesn't look good, right? Because I never liked like perfectly circular eggs, as in like like McDonald's like circular egg patties or whatever. And like it looks really artificial, right? And like,
well, it's because they cook them in like a little circle.
Yeah. But like at the same time, it's from McDonald's, and like they remind me of that. So like I've always been hesitant of like looking more into them. But like my preferred rice recipe right now, right, is okay. So let rice chill out like the day before, or like just flash cool it down to like lower temperature. Cook bacon in the skillet, then pour rice into the skillet as it's still hot, right? Mix it so that way it doesn't get stuck in the bottom. Put egg at the top, mix in some seasoning here and there, just fry it like that, right? And that's about it. Just having like a really like close to watery egg, but still like cook it enough that it's actually good.
Yeah.
And then like soy sauce and a bunch of other things. That's my normal rice recipe. It's pretty easy to make, actually.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, Starly. Yeah, that one.
Which one?
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
It's called Just.
Oh, yeah, check general.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've seen this one. This reminds me of what is it? a humoid or something like that, or hume, or something that's like, something is human, whatever. Because like there are like full on meal replacements, and yeah, it's interesting. Honestly, that doesn't seem bad though. If it can taste close enough to actual egg, I might consider it.
I'm not sure.
I'm wondering if it's like only the yolk though. Like, is this like only yolk, or is it like scrambled egg? Like how did they make it? Because yolk is completely different than scrambled egg.
I don't know. From what I've seen, it looks like scrambled eggs. I guess like scrambled egg yolk.
Okay, so it's only egg yolk. Like. That removes like half the experience though.
Well, you can only have so much experience trying to get a.
That's true.
Plant-based egg.
I eat my eggs watery, like the yolk is still watery, but like the whites are still cooked. That's how I
so like fried like that.
Yeah, like fried like that.
Or yeah, that's usually how I eat my eggs as well.
Yeah. Also, I probably eat it in like the most non-vegan way possible, which maximizes cruelty. So in Asian culture, there's this thing called
cheese on everything.
No. In Asian culture, traditionally, like you get like fertilized eggs, right? And then you like just like boil it, and then you like eat it like just with like the embryo and everything still inside. And it's actually really dang good. I eat it with a bit of salt and pepper. Right, and it's like traditional Asian, but it's really good. But it would probably make like a vegan throw up, because it's just like you're not eating egg anymore. You're eating the embryo.
A little too much for
this. Moral, what kind of vegan like food would you suggest? Like what kind of like vegan friendly foods would you suggest?
That are out of this world.
Good question.
Moral's like, no, just make normal food, but like veganized.
Yeah, normal food, but just the vegan kind.
That's fair.
Vegan lemons, guys. I'll invent.
Yeah, but what is normal food to you?
I mean, I eat
anything edible.
Most of my meals contain some kind of animal product. Now that I think
of it. Freaking Starly.
I come down on like 3 boxes of nails every day. It's my normal food.
Wait. How do you guys like your? Or I guess only Starly steak? Like, do you like it like medium, or do you like it like rare, or do you like medium?
I like it medium rare. That's usually what I go for.
Yeah, I normally have it slightly more cooked than medium rare. Just because. Because I also eat a lot of just burger patties, and those you have to cook medium, because like if you don't cook them medium, then there's a lot more risk, right?
Is there?
Yeah, because the thing is, for normal meats, right? If you cook them like medium rare, the inside is still pretty much cooked, right? But the problem with like ground meat, right, is that all the contaminants outside, right? Like like evil eye or like whatever else, you're also grinding that, so that's going to the center, so you have to cook it especially well, because normally the most dangerous part of the meat is the outside, right? Like the inside you still have to cook.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, I know a really good. Oh wait, shoot. You guys have milk? Moral, do you have milk? Like vegan milk?
Well, do you have milk?
Is it like that one commercial, got milk?
Yeah. Because the closest thing I can think of to suggesting for a vegan, right, would actually probably be a really interesting thing is if you get like milk and you get it might sound really weird, but if you cook a ramen noodle pack inside milk, you can actually turn it into like if you boil it enough that there's pretty much no liquid, it actually becomes a cream instead, because you're boiling off all the water in the milk. So you can get like really creamy ramen noodles, and then you just like toss in the flavor packets, It sounds weird, doesn't it? It sounds weird. It doesn't sound like how you would suggest, but like like chicken Alfredo.
It sounds hella weird, bro.
Yeah, like chicken Alfredo, or like other Italian dishes with the cream, right? Like pretty much you also boil off the milk there too, right? You're just doing the same thing, but for poorer people.
For poor people. I guess you could. I'm not sure. I was gonna say.
I also put butter in it as well. I put butter to thicken it up a bit, and then like get the milk and like cream it off, right? Or like boil it off, and that actually really tastes good.
I like buttermix.
I mean, like nut milk, like almond milk, coconut milk, that kind of stuff.
What is your tier list of what is your tier list of nut milks? My tier list of nut milks would probably be almond milk being at the absolute bottom. Oat milk is also really low. I never like
oat milk. Yeah, oat milk is pretty good.
Soy milk, I would say, is middle tier. Maybe almond milk. Almond milk.
Soy milk I actually put like more towards the bottom.
I prefer soy milk to like, you know, just oat milk, but I prefer a soy milk, or not soy milk, almond milk over soy milk.
I only drink almond milk.
I don't know why.
I mainly drink almond milk. Yeah.
I don't like, if I was gonna drink like, you know, like nut milk, it probably wouldn't be to drink milk. It would probably be as their own thing, you know. Like I think like one of the tragedies is they brand it as, you know, a milk substitute, right? But like they really aren't.
No, I like it better with my cereal.
Really.
Because when I'm in college, I only buy almond milk, and then when I come back home for a bit, my mom doesn't buy almond milk. She only buys like cow milk.
Yeah.
And when I go eat cereal with it, I'm like, this doesn't hit as it used to with my almond milk, because I'm like so used to only drinking almond milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've eaten cereal with like almond milk. Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah. Oh shoot, yeah. I found actual recipes using milk and, you know, and ramen noodle packets though. Whoa.
What is it called? Poor man's ramen.
Just creamy ramen noodles. It's a way you can make, you know, your traditional ramen packets more fancy, you know. Because like you need some variation, right? Especially as a college student. Yeah. Spam is also a lifesaver as well. Okay, tier list time. I'm gonna pull up a tier list website and we're gonna tier list anime. Okay.
Tier list food. Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, that would actually be a good one. Coffee normally doesn't have any animal products, right? You can drink coffee, right, Moral?
It's from a plant, right?
Yeah,
I'm not a coffee guy. So.
I'm not a coffee guy either. I'm not a coffee. Let me.
I don't drink coffee.
I'm more of a tea man.
Let me share my tab with.
I like tea. I like tea better.
Yeah. Oh, this is the wrong thing. That's display capture. No. Okay. Window capture. Window capture. There we go. Okay, nice.
Tier list, let's go.
Okay, tier list maker. We're gonna be making tier lists with the guys. Yep. Maybe make this a bit bigger. I'm gonna have to move you, Starly. I'm sorry.
No.
There we go. Okay, there we go. Or I should just move all of us to one side just so that we can do this tier list with people actually knowing what's happening. I should probably also crop the thing as well, because we don't really need my like, you know, my upper bar or anything, right?
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Oh well.
Oh well.
I looked at how to do it for like a split second and I was just like, nah, I'm not doing that right now. Okay, here we go. Okay, you're on the house now, Starly. Okay, there we go.
Let's go.
Okay, here we go. And there we go. That should be big enough for viewers to see. Okay. Which one? I'm not really into sports. There gotta be Genshin Impact.
Genshin Impact. No.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Okay, I swear there's probably gonna be an anime thing here. Here we go.
Sparkling water, yay or nay?
That one's a tough one. For sparkling water, I would say only if you're not looking for water. Sparkling water is like soda light, you know? Yeah, because like I wouldn't drink it as water, you know?
Yeah.
But I would drink it as, you know, something to like not use.
Soda.
Yeah, because soda's horrible for you.
Oh yeah.
Anime. Here we go. Anime.
Yeah, I don't drink soda anymore. Not in like years.
Normie anime. Which is the most popular one?
I think that is the most popular one.
Why is it the most
popular?
Normie
list? What?
There's
because it has all the normie stuff in it, right?
There's like, but the thing is, it's not even normie because
What
like
the heck is Pokemon there? I would put that like on okay or like bad.
Okay, well,
well, like the old Pokemon, I would put it like higher, but like the newer Pokemon, I'll put it lower.
I'm looking for something with a lot of anime.
You would put it lower?
No, like the newer Pokemon, like Sun and Moon, like around that era, I'll put it lower.
I think Sun and Moon is where they kind of pick up their shit. I think that's what they
decent though.
Okay, I split into 3 eras, right? Like
I mean, Pokemon Journeys, that I would put it below Sun and Moon.
Or actually, I split into 4, right? Okay.
You're wild.
The way I think about Pokemon, right? The way
you like Pokemon Journeys better?
I do. It's pretty nice.
The way I think about anime, right, is or not anime, but Pokemon, right, is I have like the pre-black and white or like black and white 2 era, right? Because that's where like all the serious stuff happens, right? That's where like it's like that's where it's like teenager age stuff, right? Teenager and early like childhood, right? And then I have that and like post black and white to maybe Sun and like the series right before Sun and Moon. That's probably like that's probably the lowest point, right? That's probably like the lowest point where they're still trying to like find their identity again, right? And then after that, I think it's like definitely moved more into like kid friendly stuff. Although it's actually has like that like it's actually picking up the pace for that kid era stuff, which I think is definitely an improvement.
I know in Sun and Moon they talked on a bunch of darker themes that Pokemon
but
usually
it's definitely a lot
avoid.
more kid themed, right? And then and then I would have the spin-off series like like them like maybe like Origins and all that stuff, right? All like the spin-offs. And that's its own like separate timeline, right? Okay. I would say this one I haven't personally watched it. How do I say that?
Wait, what's that one called?
Evangelion. Eva.
Evangelion.
Evangelion. Yeah, Evangelion.
Yeah, Genesis.
Yeah. That one. I haven't personally watched it, so I would probably put it here. But I've heard it's really good, so hearing from like community opinion, I would probably put it at like great or like masterpiece from what I've heard, But since I haven't watched it or seen it personally, I would put it here. Haiku, I would say it's good, but I'm not really into sports anime.
I thought it was pretty great for sports anime because personally, when I first went into it, because this was like the first sports anime I seen, I wasn't expecting it to be pretty good, but I kind of got into when they were like doing the matches and stuff. I kind of got into it.
Sports anime is just shonen, but more child friendly, most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not killing people. You're just beating them in sports and destroying their life dreams. Yeah.
Just because you're killing people doesn't mean that it makes it good, though. That doesn't make the anime good.
That's true. But like, it is definitely more character focused, though, right? At least that's what I picked up. Yeah. Erased, I would say, is pretty good as well. Maybe even great.
I'd probably put great because I watched it. Are
there multiple Pokemons, or is this the only Pokemon? That's important. Oh, there's only one Pokemon. Okay.
Wait, is it like the OG Pokemon? Is that or what?
Yeah, I'm guessing they're like putting everything together here.
Yeah, into one Pokemon.
I would put general Pokemon
good, like okay or good. Yeah.
I would put it as good because it definitely has high point, like the first few generations, or like where Black and White was. That was like great, right? Not a masterpiece, but like pretty good, right? And then like it definitely had its like downturn, and then it's gone back up again. Boruto, not good.
Boruto, not good.
Yeah, not good. If you're in it for Naruto, just watch like the original season. Finish Shippuden. Don't watch anything else. The problem with Boruto is it's definitely had it's had the problem with Super, right? Where it's like another creator's mainly making it, and then it's like destroying some things and like and like there's I haven't watched this one. I don't know what this one is.
What is that one? I can't even tell.
Let me see if I can make this image bigger, maybe.
Maybe.
Wait, let me just zoom in. Zoom. There we go.
Zoom.
Oh, this actually works way better. I don't know what this is. Is this ReZero? I think no, it's not ReZero.
I think it's Buddy Don. Let me look it up. I only know it because of the Japanese characters.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, wait, which one is the one that you put on okay, not good?
Boruto. It's Naruto sequel.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, it's pretty much, if it was its own series, I would actually probably put it as good. But the problem is it kind of, it kind of just fails to, live up to its namesake, and also relies too much on its namesake. At least that's what I feel about it anyways. Because like it's a decent series, but the problem is it, like, it underpowers a lot of the older characters just so that the current main characters can like somewhat live up to like the hype,
I don't know what it is, but it's called Babylon.
Haven't heard of it, so I'm gonna just put
Oh
as
yeah,
haven't seen or heard.
I haven't watched it.
One Piece, I haven't seen it either. It's too long.
I've heard it's good.
I've heard it's good, but it's too long, so I can't personally put opinion.
I know my friend is instead of watching, he's reading the manga, which is way faster than watching all the episodes. And he says it's pretty good. Yeah. And I was trying to start it as well. So,
how are you liking it so far? How are you liking it so far? Hey, Tail. Yes, we will be rating Comey soon. Wait, is Comey on this list? Is Comey on this list?
I'm not sure. Is Comey on the list?
Comey's not on this list. Damn.
Yeah, that's a blower. I really enjoyed Comey. Comey was pretty good.
If it was, it would be great.
Which sports?
I'll put Comey on great. Yeah, for sure. I'll put Comey on great.
Yeah. Okay, do you guys see the sports anime? Because I haven't. So I
haven't watched no sports animes at all.
Okay, no sports. Yeah. Parasite. I've watched a bit of it, and like I think it was good, but like I don't really have like a strong opinion on it.
I think it was good. I haven't. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't finished it because it's been a while since I watched it. But from when I first watched it, I thought it was pretty good.
Imagine having so many unfinished animes. Pain.
JoJo, I would say, probably have a lot. Great. Either that or good. I think
it's pretty great. Yeah, I think it's pretty great.
I feel like JoJo's biggest problem is it has so many theme and like mood shifts between it, because like the first season's your traditional fighter thingy majig right from the 90s. Then it goes to like a more comedic one, which I think is honestly like a really good improvement. And then the problem is it just keeps like swapping moods to like everything, right?
Because you're following a new character each time.
Yeah, you're following a new character, and like every single season has like a different themology and everything. Right?
Yeah.
And at the same time, I feel like some of their their like so many mood shifts just kind of makes it so that you probably won't like one single part and like enjoy another and then stop liking the next one. And I feel like you should watch the seasons as like individual things inside the same world with like reoccurring characters. Just because like it's not consistent enough for you to treat it as like one series instead of multiple smaller series, It's still good though. No idea what this is. No idea what this is.
Is that? Yeah, no, I'm not entirely sure.
This is Kingdom. I'm pretty sure Kingdom was pretty good. At least the comic was. I remember enjoying it, but I can't tell you anything more. It's like it's like a feudal era comic with like a bit of realism, and I remember enjoying it. Not much to say about it though. I haven't watched or if this is
it's Cowboy Bebop, mate.
I might put it great, or I might keep it as good. I'm gonna keep it as good for now. Cowboy Bebop. If Pepe was here, I know he would put it great and or masterpiece because he loves that show.
I think it's a masterpiece. It's pretty good.
You want to play a masterpiece?
Good. Yeah, I heard the OG version's pretty good.
Pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it's getting a live action. I'm gonna just put it masterpiece just for Pepe,
Yeah, I heard the live action one sucked. That's what I heard.
It was ass. No one liked it.
You guys, any of you guys watch boxing thingy, Jake?
I heard that concept the first season, right?
I heard it was good. I haven't watched it. I just heard it was good.
I haven't watched it either. I'm gonna just put it here. Oh, okay. So they actually separated the different JoJo series. Okay, I would.
That's the first one.
Okay, I would actually put this as great just because it's so foundational for the series. Stardust Crusaders I would also put as great though, just because it's so popular and like a lot of people really like it. It also I would say it also split up the eras because Stardust Crusaders is entirely different show pretty much.
Yeah. It started the stand.
Of course, we still have Joseph, but Devilman Crybaby I would say is great. Either that or good. I would put it at great for now. All right.
Yeah.
No idea who the Great Pretender is. Oh, I remember seeing stuff about this, but I don't remember like watching it. It's like something about like some kind of scam artist or something. I'm pretty sure it's based off like based off of another thing about like an actual IRL, the Great Pretender. I know there's like okay, because wait, shoot. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I haven't watched it. But I thought it was about some kind of like IRL like stock markets person, because I know there's a similar title in the stock market sphere, right? What is this? Is this Beyblade? I don't know what this
I'm not sure. I'm not. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Dragon Ball?
Beyblade, let it rip.
Dragon Ball Super.
Is that Super?
Dragon Ball Super, good or not good? I would just put it as not good, just because it doesn't live up to the hype. I would go as far as saying that Dragon Ball Super is probably worse than GT, because GT's execution was absolutely horrible. I have to agree with that, right? But the thing about GT is it actually took risk, right? Which I think is Super's problem. Because Super's problems is it's very well polished, right? But it fails a lot of the character expectations, right? And it also fails its source material a lot more and doesn't take as many risks. Because GT, I would say execution is worse than Super, but its risk taking and like its new concepts and designs and like actual character progression is definitely more interesting for me, because you actually see like more important character moments. I honestly, I remember this is the Tower of I or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Not Tower of I, but Tower of God. Tower of God.
Tower of God. Yeah.
I read it, but I didn't really enjoy it too much.
I thought it was okay.
The start was a bit slow, I think. The start was too slow to hook me at the time. I might try reading it another time, but maybe good or okay. Okay.
I put it okay.
Yeah. Psychopaths, haven't seen it, or kind of seen it, but like
I've heard about it. I just haven't.
I remember what it is conceptually. People have a gun that can like say guilty or not guilty, right? But at the same time, I feel like that's it's an interesting concept. I just haven't got enough into it to give it like an accurate representation. Motorcycle, no idea.
Motorcycle.
Oh, this is the piano one we were talking about with Marvel.
You're lying, April.
Yeah. Good or great? Maybe great. I would say great. Either that or maybe masterpiece. Probably great.
Alright.
No idea what this is.
I couldn't tell you.
No idea what this is either. Wait, is this Spider-Man?
No, it's a new show. I forgot what it was, but I just know there's a big beefy lady in it, and people Twitter went crazy.
It's the same character. It's the same character.
Is it? There's no way.
The lizard.
The lizard.
I was making a joke. No idea what this is. On this one frame, I have no idea what this thing is.
For what frame? Hold on.
This frame right here.
I'm not sure.
One Punch Man, I would say, is good. I wouldn't say it's great because it's like a comedy. It doesn't do anything groundbreaking. Its animation, everything's really good. But then again, it's also had like 3 different iterations, I would say its comedy is pretty interesting, although I wouldn't like go crazy about it. I feel like it's a bit overrated in the anime community, but it is very fun. It's for fun, but not like super deep, which is what prevents me from saying it's great,
It's called the lizard one. It's called Doro Hero. Doro Hedoro.
What is it about?
I think it's like this post-apocalyptical world.
I'm letting you right now. Total, and it belongs in Masterpiece.
Okay. Put in Masterpiece. Got it.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay.
Anything you disagree with so far? We said that Cowboy Bebop is probably like one of our only masterpieces so far, right? Erased, I would say, is great. These two,
I don't agree with Erased. I'd put that down in good. It gets slaughtered like halfway through.
That's fair. I've only watched a bit of it.
It gets butchered halfway through, and you'll see why.
I'd say
I don't think it gets butchered halfway through.
I'd say JoJo 1 and JoJo 3 probably are influential enough to go in great, just because of like how influential they are. Like the 1 is mainly because of how important it is to the series, but like 3 is also like critically acclaimed, so I would just put that one as great, Devilman Crybaby, I was thinking about going to Masterpiece, but I kept it at great. And then Your Lie in April, I would say is probably pretty good. Pretty great. Yep.
No, yeah, the rest of this is pretty standard.
Yep. Pretty standard so far.
Mm-hmm.
Phospho, I haven't watched. You guys have any opinions on this?
Is that the one with the gem girls?
Yeah, it's the one with the gem girls.
I've heard of that.
Watching it right now. I'm watching that. Super good anime.
Good. Okay, there we go.
Super good.
Super good. Great. There we go. Okay. What do you think of One Piece? Because I feel like you would watch this, the Comfy.
I haven't watched One Piece.
How about boxing anime?
I don't have Megaloboxing.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
I thought it was. It's okay.
It's okay. That's surprising for a boxer.
It tries to. It's cool. It's a rad concept, but it tries pulling everything from like Akira to Cowboy Bebop to Hajime no Ippo, and like they try putting. Yes, there's a lot. It's lovable. I love it. It's nice. It's
this
pretty
is
sick.
Baki, right? From what I can tell.
Baki is masterpiece.
I would put it as either great or good.
Baki masterpiece, really?
I would put it as old Baki. Probably good. Because like one of the things that really turns me off is like how they have like so much like nationalism and like they're strongest, because like the top 7 people this is my argument, is the top 7 people are all from Japan, right? And pretty much anyone who's like even slightly foreign is completely trashed, and they also wrongly represent like how effective a lot of martial arts would actually be, because you have like Aikido, right? And Aikido being a practical martial art is questionable,
Nah, when you can stop an earthquake with your fist, no fighting style matters.
Yeah, but at the same time, Aikido, you don't really do anything. It's like redirecting fists. Even if you can stop an earthquake with your fist, right? If you're using Aikido, which has like no offensive things, is all about like redirecting force, your strength doesn't even really matter at that point. To a certain point, it just levels off. All right. I would put like it may be a great at most, just because of like how skewed like it represents everything else. But then again, that's probably like the author,
I feel like you're not gonna like it once you start taking it serious.
Yeah.
Once it's kind of like, it's like buff dudes fighting other buff dudes, and this guy could stab through metal, but it doesn't matter because this guy could stab through adamantium, and it's like you're looking at it as like just fucking people fighting. That's probably what you're gonna like about it. Yeah. But if you're not really into that and you really like the martial arts and you really respect styles and the artistry behind martial arts, you might have some issues with it.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying probably either great or good, just because of like you can't really take it like super seriously, Yeah. I'll put it as great. What is this one? Anyone know what this is? I have no idea what this is. 0% clue.
No clue. I don't know.
Yeah, I could tell you.
This is gonna enrage some people, but I'm probably gonna only put this as good. Like not even like not
really?
Even like great. Because the thing is, it JoJo's season 3, I believe, piggybacks so much off of season 1 and season 2, but it doesn't really introduce too many new things. It does the concept really well, but I feel like it can't be put in the same tier as 1, which is like foundation of the series. Nothing else works with it. That sets all the important characters up. Or season 3, which does groundbreaking things for the entire world building as a whole.
Also, Evangelion, masterpiece.
Evangelion, okay, masterpiece.
I think it's the best mecha anime.
I haven't had enough. I haven't had enough. Like serious anime watching time, because I haven't watched anime for the past 2 or 3 years. So, so I never really got to watching Evangelion, because I feel like that one needs a certain mood, because like you can't just watch it out of nowhere, right?
That needs a binge.
This one, sorry, or maybe even this. It's just
no way you're gonna.
You haven't.
I've watched a bit, but I wasn't really interested. I've never been.
I like the first season. The first season was pretty nice.
Anything after that, great. Maybe personally masterpiece, but I'd put it as great.
I can see it great.
Okay.
Especially if it continues with the manga. I think I could see it as great.
We're having 2 greats here. I'm gonna put it there then. Okay. This one I would put maybe not good.
Wait, what is that?
This is Black Clover. Black Clover.
Oh, I can agree with that.
Yeah. This one I would say is either good or great. Maybe good, because I haven't watched
Demon Slayer?
Yeah, I haven't got invested
Personally, me, I think it's a masterpiece, but it's super overhyped right now.
Yeah.
It is.
So
it is
I can settle for great.
I have a policy, right, that if I'm gonna watch something, I have to wait until the hype dies down, more or less, because I don't want to be influenced by outside opinions while I'm watching something, you know.
I'm super like I'm a fucking dork, so I've read the manga for it already, and I love it. I love it.
What do you think about this? I have no idea what this is.
Is that the live action Death Note?
It looks like it.
Is it? It seems like a fighting one because of his bandages.
Oh, you know what it might be. L doesn't have bandages.
Hey, you never know. Shit.
I would say.
That's true.
I would say.
What is that?
7 Sins. I would say that it's either good or
not good. Not good.
Okay.
I
haven't seen 7 Sins.
I feel like
Not
it's very
good.
much fan
I ended up
service.
removing it from my my plan to watch list because you guys' opinion.
Animation dropped off.
That's true. That's true. I remember, I've seen the booty ass animation.
Season one, right? I would say is probably either season 1. I would say is good. I've only watched season 1, but seeing the animation, season 2 probably
Everything
would
else, not good.
Yeah. I haven't watched this one personally, just because I'm waiting for the hype to die.
JJK.
I've heard it's really good. I've heard it's really good.
I think
Again, I love Jujutsu Kaisen. I think it's pretty great.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I think it's up there with Demon Slayer, and it's getting overhyped.
Yeah, definitely.
I know I put like Dragon Ball down here, right? Like Dragon Ball Super down here, but I would say like the original season, I would say is pretty dang great.
Is this Kai?
No, this is original season. I'm pretty sure.
Dragon Ball.
OG Dragon Ball. I think it's also kind of up there with the masterpiece. That's kind of like super classic Dragon Ball.
Probably, yeah.
Because the thing I liked most about original Dragon Ball is progression felt a lot better. The characters, they didn't just kind of drop, because like that's one of the problems with Z, right? There's like 50 characters they stopped using, or like, you know, underrate, right? It suffers a lot less from the power scaling issues as well. Which is where like Z starts. Z, I would say, is probably either good or great, but probably on the good, you know? It does have its popularity for a reason, though.
Up to like the Frieza fight was really good. The Kid Buu fight was pretty good.
I like the Cell
Android
and, like,
fights were alright. The Cell tournament arc. So fucking good. So fucking good.
I also like what they did
with
with actually developing Krillin a bit more, with like, you know, like 18. It's not like super developed, but like it's nice that he actually has a relationship, because no one else does.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one else does. I would put that as either great or good. You guys saying great or good here?
Yep, great.
Yeah, we put it great.
Yeah, Super, I feel dropped the ball a lot. This might be a controversial opinion, right? But I feel like GT is better than Super because its execution's way worse. However, it actually takes risk with its development. You know,
as someone whose favorite Dragon Ball is GT, I do like Super a little bit better.
I prefer,
especially towards the end.
I prefer GT because like I know it like failed all the concepts, but the concepts were cool. You know. Like,
no, for sure.
Yeah. And also something that Super doesn't have majorly, right, is GT actually follows logical character development and actually gives them like a family and like, you know, like more down scenes. I think that's like something that definitely goes against a lot of what Dragon Ball is for, right? But I did appreciate how they developed, like, you know, Vegeta as more of a father, showed like, you know, Goku with like Pan and his sons and all that a lot more. That's something you don't see in Super, right? Because in Super, yeah, you see Gohan getting punched. That's about it.
That's the best part.
Gohan has so much potential. I wish they did a bit more with him, you know? Cause the Cell arc and everything with Gohan and all that, right? That was like that's like a top rated arc for a reason, right? And everything else they've done with Gohan after, I think, is a bit sad. But like they do have like a lot more of his development in GT, I feel.
I know. I think originally they planned on passing the title off to Gohan, but
but then the viewers didn't want that, or like the people,
something like that. Goku was like too popular, so they're like, all right, let's scrap that.
Yeah,
let's
and
just keep
also
Goku
I've heard it was a bit harder to write characters since Gohan's a very extrinsically motivated character, you know. Meanwhile, Goku, he just wants to fight, man. He just wants to fight.
Yeah, I just want to fight.
I haven't watched Stars Align, so I'm gonna just put it here, unless you guys have watched it.
I have not.
I have not.
Love is War. Have you guys watched this?
I've heard good things from it.
I've heard good things about it.
I thought it was pretty. I think it was my favorite. One of my favorite. It's come up like my second favorite, like rom-com type of anime.
So maybe good, maybe great.
I put it in good personally.
What is this one? This is Chinese. I don't like. No, I've actually read a bit of this. I believe.
Oh.
I believe it's Chinese, right?
Beelzebub? No, Beelzebub is Japanese, but it's super funny.
The hair here,
funny.
The hair here 100% looks like a bunch of other hair I've seen in Chinese.
It's
like this art style is really dang popular in Chinese, and like all the characters have black hair, so it's kind of hard to tell.
And I love it. Fucking Beelzebub is so funny. It is hilarious.
Great or good?
I think it's good or great.
Okay, great. We'll put it as great there then. What is this?
Maybe even like high tier good.
High tier good. Okay. We didn't have any like a rating system here, but like I'll.
Oh, we do tiers now and stuff.
Yeah, now this is
bro. This is like Smash Bros. Tier list now.
Anyone watched this before? Because I don't recognize this.
What is it? It's something about. I just remember the character's name is Tuesday. I thought it was pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay, so high good or low good?
I think like medium good. I think like
medium good.
Pretty middle of the road kind of good type of.
Okay. Kingdom was pretty good, I think. Yeah. Cooking show. Don't watch cooking
Food
show.
Wars.
Food Wars is weird.
It's super fan servicey.
I think you kind of get over it.
Yeah, no, but once you get over it, I think it can be good, but it's like really super fan servicey.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I just put it as good.
Yeah,
it's nice, a good watch.
This one has the same art style as Komi, I think, like with the eyes and everything. I haven't watched this one though. I have no idea what this is.
No idea.
No idea.
Haven't seen it.
At Tails, you know what this is? Okay, we'll keep going. Aaron Resonance. I have not watched this.
Not at all.
Prison School.
Is a joke.
Prison School is pretty funny.
There's so many on that list. What the heck?
That is funny.
I laughed a couple times.
Prison School?
It is pretty funny.
It's not good.
Okay.
I say it's okay.
High okay. Boruto low okay.
High okay. Yeah.
Like mid.
Yeah, majority of those I have I never watched those.
Okay, this is now the tier list for okay, because I think Boruto is probably the worst.
No, for sure. I think we can all agree.
Dragon Ball Super and Boruto are both from the same generation of sequel ideas, you know, just because like they yeah. No idea who this is the Great Teacher or whatever. I remember seeing a few clips of it.
Yes, so the Great Teacher anime is like super fucking cool.
So great or good?
Like great.
Okay, great.
I think it's fucking great.
This one I've heard a lot of good things about. It's actually probably on my list eventually.
Code Geass?
Yeah, Code Geass, but like I just haven't gone to it.
I've seen a lot of people cosplay as it.
Okay, so none of us have like first person experience.
Yeah, no.
Is this dungeon? Is this like picking up girls in a dungeon? I think that's the art style.
I can't see it.
Okay, let's zoom in on this. We're already on like 350% zoom, but this one.
Know. What is it? This is Dakat.
What the fuck is this?
What is this?
I don't know what this is.
I have no idea.
I'm trying to read it. The way they wrote the kanji is fucking.
Yeah, we're gonna just put it on have not seen tier.
Yeah,
have not. That Zombie Train anime.
Oh, Zombie Train anime. That one I would say. That one. If this is the Zombie Train anime, we're gonna just assume it is. I would say that's
forgettable.
Good.
It sucks. It doesn't matter. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, good or like okay, not good. I'll put it like at high okay.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah.
Gurren
Lagann. For me personally,
good.
Masterpiece.
Okay, masterpiece.
I think it's pretty up there with Evangelion.
It's definitely up there. It's
definitely up there. I should probably also move Evangelion up if it's not already up here. It's already up here.
I think you already did. Yeah.
Where the hell is it?
You put it in masterpiece.
Okay.
Because we thought it was
a
masterpiece.
Yeah, someone with Shinji stuck on hold right now.
I wasn't the most into it, to be honest, but I'll put it here. Okay, what is this one? Is this Grappler Baki again, or?
Yes, that's the Netflix one, and I rate that higher. Yes, and I rate that fucking masterpiece, but again, same thing applies.
Yeah.
Damn, starting us where all the masterpieces are, right?
Baki is my favorite anime, dude.
Put over the OG
Yes.
Baki, and
It's better than OG Baki.
Where did I put OG Baki?
It's
right next to the crystal one, in between Tokyo Ghoul.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like for especially for a fighting one, I was hoping they would have like a bit more like diversity between like the different between like the different countries, because like they mainly cherry pick main character or like strong characters from Japan, you know. Isn't like 99% of like the strongest population in like the show like just Japanese people entirely?
One of the strongest persons is Olivia, and he's based off an American.
Yeah, but like most of the strong people, like 7 out of like 7 out of 10 of the top 10 are like, you know,
a lot of them were Chinese too.
Chinese. That's interesting. Okay, interesting. Here, what is this? No, bike riding. Anyone watch bike riding?
I'm not sure.
Nope.
No.
I would put. I
wait, what? Did I just hear bike riding anime? What?
Yeah, bike riding anime.
You're gonna put second season as good?
This is second half of first season actually. I would put it here just because like I really like Joseph. I think he makes a more compelling character arc than Jonathan. However, the problem with Joseph is he doesn't do anything as major for the series later on as Jonathan, which is why I put him so high, you know?
Really?
Because like the thing is, like he does appear in like the second season, but for this season, it's pretty much just, you know, it's fun, but it's not like something that's as influential as these two, you know?
I guess.
Maybe I would put him at like a bit lower than them.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We can put it there. We'll compromise.
God of High School? No.
That is not okay. That I watched it with my friends, and it started out good, and then they try to shove like 30 arcs into like a couple episodes.
They're not even in high school anymore.
They just made it trash.
Okay, so like middle here.
Probably middle right there. Yeah, that's fine.
What is this?
I'm not sure.
Anyone recognize this?
I don't know.
Grave of Fireflies.
Oh, how would you
maybe
meet what?
Maybe. I'm not too sure.
We'll put it as haven't watched then. For this one, I think it was pretty good, but like not like amazingly so. Like you know, what is it? It's the science one. What was the science?
Dr. Stone?
Yeah, Dr. Stone.
I love Dr. Stone.
Yeah, I think the most interesting is its premise, you know?
Yeah, no, I think I put it as good. It's pretty good.
There we go. What is this?
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you.
What the fuck?
This is Kenshi, right? This is Kenshi? Kenshi? I think this is Kenshi.
Oh, Kenshi Ronin?
Yeah, Kenshi Ronin.
I have no comment. I don't know what any of these are.
I would put this
that was not good. The artist is an asshole and a pedophile. Fuck him.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, no. What do you think of Hunter x Hunter? I would say this is pretty.
I would say it's great.
Yeah, I would say.
I think it's pretty fucking great, dude.
Yeah.
I do say.
I think its power system's really interesting.
It is. It's very interesting. I did think the Chimera Ant arc was too long, but it was good nonetheless.
Death Note, I would say, is good. Not like amazing, but like pretty good.
It's borderline. Like if you watch anime, this is the anime you've seen.
Yeah,
there's a lot of
like you have to
like
it.
The main problem is I feel like there's a lot of like logical jumps, and also like a lot of like weird law things because Japan has like a 99% conviction rate. Like just toss them in. You know, like just like toss them into jail. If you know people still die, they still die. You know, just shrug.
Oh my god!
Because like at what point, right? Like this guy's killed hundreds of criminals, right? This guy killed your master or whatever because L dies, right? Why are you still doing this? Like the person before you also died. Like L's first student died or whatever, right? Why don't you just pull out a gun and stab him?
Once L dies, it kind of drops off and I'm like uninterested.
Because I feel like everything after just makes no sense. Because like if let's say like 2 people die trying to find this guy, right, and they've all been connected to this one guy, right? Like, and like I'm 99% sure, right? Like even L was 99% sure it was light, right? Just stab him. like two people already died, right? Why are you wasting your time? Just stab him.
But
you know?
this man does have like a book that kills people.
Dude. People get killed for less IRL, right? People get killed for less IRL than this, right?
True. True. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Saga. I would say this one was interesting. I would say it's like good, maybe.
I haven't seen it. I just heard
I've seen a bit of it.
Like
Vinland Saga?
Yeah, I would say it's good because I don't have a strong. You want to higher or here?
No, I think good's is a place to put it at. Yeah.
Good.
Not a lot of people talk about it for a reason, but
its art style and its like fighting scenes are really good though.
Oh yeah.
What is this one?
It looks familiar. I haven't seen it.
Don't know this one.
Haven't seen it.
Beastars.
I've only heard good things about Beastars.
I'll put it as
I'm gonna be the. I thought it was pretty great.
Okay.
I heard a Beastars is pretty above average.
Okay, great.
It's pretty.
Nobody wants to admit it.
For real, it's because they don't want to be a furry. They don't be like, "Oh, you're a furry. You watch a furry anime?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Mob Psycho. I think it's pretty great. I might even put that up in like masterpiece.
I would put it as great.
I would put it as great because like the thing about it is I don't feel like the stakes are high enough ever to really like warrant it being like comparable to like these things, you know?
I feel like it's like One Punch Man done better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I would put it here, like high grade, or maybe.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We could put a high grade.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
There we go.
You know, I like.
Also, Starly, check your new name.
It's fucking what is it? Mob Psycho. Is it
furry?
Is it that much of like
too furry?
There's not much of a threat with him around, but he doesn't know that. So it's kind of like
definitely has a bit better stakes. Yeah.
What is this?
Toriko food anime. I just don't watch it because I'm not really interested in, you know, going around the world to hunt for food ingredients. Because like the premise just doesn't really appeal to me, you know? Because like just
that's understandable.
Yeah. Any of you guys watch it?
I'm not.
Kenshin. I feel like you watched this, Comfy. You 100% watched this.
Wait, which one? King and Ashura?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it, masterpiece! Holy shit!
Okay.
Masterpiece.
There you go.
I think because it goes like super in depth, like whatever you didn't like in Baki, it makes up for.
That's what I
shows. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, it's
and
Baki,
of course,
but better, right?
Over dramatic as hell, but
I mean that's why I
was yes. It's one of my favorite anime.
My Hero Academia, I feel, is good at best because I feel like they failed the premise.
I think it's good.
I think it's good at best.
I think it's okay. I might be biased, and I read the manga. I think it's great. There's some recent stuff that's been happening. Like, that's pretty nice.
The thing that makes me think it's like a bit worse than like, you know, great for me at least is like the initial premise is a bit shaky because it's like, yo, can I be a hero without powers, right? And it never goes the Batman route. It's instead eat my hair and work out, and then you have like, you know, the main character who has like no redeemable traits other than really caring and knowing the love stuff. At least early on, you know, it never really
early on, yes. I think what it is now, I think it's definitely improved on those like stuff.
It had a weak start for sure.
I'll put it at great. It definitely.
If JoJo has like several fucking like panels for each season, this is gonna have several panel of itself sooner or later.
Yeah. For this one, I would say like early My Hero Academia at least. I would say put it down here. It does get better though. I've seen.
That's understandable. I just know it gets better. It's pretty good.
The thing that makes me sad is like I can't be American in that world and just like bring like the AK. Like what are half the heroes they're gonna do, right? Like sure you can shoot fire, right? But like I have a wall of bullets coming at you right now. Sure you can move super dang fast, but I have bullets which move faster.
Well, it depends.
No. I don't mean like just like a normal gun. I mean like just full auto. That just wins. What is Deku gonna do?
I got some spoiler territory. I'm not gonna get it.
Okay.
There's a gun
My
hero.
Hero Alchemist, or not My Hero Alchemist.
That is masterpiece.
Yeah,
I was
gonna put it as either Gray or Masterpiece, but it was pretty good. You guys prefer Brotherhood or like Brotherhood or like the original?
Brotherhood.
Original's ass.
Yeah.
It took so much out. It took so much out.
Dude, I remember during the VHS days, I remember seeing the not My Hero, but you know the Alchemist, right? Thing, like ad for it coming out every single day before like all like, you know, the videos, because it was like advertised hell and back then, you know.
That's funny.
What is this? I don't know.
Dororo?
It's,
what is it?
So it's
Dororo?
food.
Yeah.
Personally, I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
I thought it was good.
Not good, but
really
I love it a lot. It's also high up there for me. Personally, I'd say great, but I can settle for good.
I'm calling with great.
Low grade.
I don't think most modern people would probably like it, but I enjoyed it.
I have the manga for this thing. It's like 4 inches thick, and it's like made in the 60s.
Yeah, you got the old art styles.
Yeah.
Ippo. I remember you were
Ippo masterpiece.
Okay, here how certain you are.
The definitive, one of the best, if not the best, fighting anime out there.
I've heard only good things about it.
Super well done. It shows you how Mexicans are just supernatural.
Honestly, that's good in its own, because you know representation outside of that is interesting, because like you don't really see representation in like hockey, right?
But yeah, it's super nice because it's also, especially if like it's literally like the boys' locker room, the anime.
I've seen the Mexicans are supernatural memes from like from Ippo, actually, because like there's so many scenes where it's like they're just like doing like all this weird stuff with like superpowers, you know.
Or like a lot of it translates, and a lot of the people in here are based off like actual boxers as well.
That's actually pretty nice. I don't know what this is.
Death Parade.
Yeah. I haven't seen it. I've only heard good things about it.
I've only heard good things, so I'd probably put it in great.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in good, just to be, you know, just because we haven't watched it.
Yeah, that's fine.
What is this?
Samurai Champloo.
Haven't seen it either.
No idea.
My favorite masterpiece.
Okay.
Holy, oh my god, is it so good? You remember how I told you that Ippo is the best definitive like fighting anime? This is like second.
Okay. Here we go. There you go. Now we have a hierarchy between the fighting anime.
Yes.
Of course, like the realistic fighting anime, I mean, because like Dragon Ball. Yeah, Dragon Ball.
Naruto's pretty realistic.
Naruto.
I think this is Shippuden.
Yeah, this is Shippuden.
That'll be Shippuden.
I would say Shippuden is pretty great.
I haven't seen Shippuden yet, so no spoilers.
Are you watching,
but I'm watching OG Naruto with a couple of other
You're
friends.
in for a treat, although there's a few things that I would be careful about, because I feel like one of the problems with Shippuden is they do drop a lot of the early fighting, because like the early fighting is like fairly grounded for magical ninjas, right? But later on, especially at the end of the season, at the end of Shippuden, I feel like that's where they drop off things, so the power curve just goes way up.
I just want to see shit blow up, dude.
I heard I've been spoiled on the later part where you're talking about Toy. Yeah, I've seen.
You get some of the best fighting scenes later on, but they're like more like they're similar to early Naruto fighting scenes. The best fighting scenes in Shippuden remind me more of like Naruto, like base Naruto, than like Shippuden, because like Shippuden just power scaling goes off the rails. I would say Shippuden is either low grade or high good.
High good.
We can do high good.
Yeah. This one. I remember reading the manga before like the anime was announced. World Neverland or whatever, right?
Promise Neverland.
Promise Neverland. I think that's like probably good or low grade, or maybe even
the manga.
The manga is really scary.
It was good.
Yeah.
The anime, season 2, they fucked it up somehow, some way.
High good or low grade? High good or low grade?
We'll do high good. We'll do high good.
Yeah, this one's really good because it's like psychological, and like the world's really interesting too. The world's really interesting.
It is. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, Naruto. I would say Naruto would be great, or maybe even masterpiece. Just because
Naruto. I think OG Naruto definitely masterpiece.
I'm
loving it. Holy shit! Is it so? So fucking like, what is it called? The fucking dumb bullshit you can skip. Way too much of it.
Oh yeah, that's
way too
that
much.
only
The
gets worse than
filler.
Shippuden. That only gets worse
way
than
too
Shippuden.
much of it. So yeah, it's fine. I can
I
skip
know
through it. It's on
towards the
Netflix.
end, they dump a bunch of shit in the
Yeah.
OG Naruto.
Aw, don't tell me that, bro. I'm on this. I just finished the Sasuke retrieval arc.
Yeah.
Don't say anything more, bro. But like, it's so cool, and I think their fights are
I
super
would
duper
actually
creative.
rate OG Naruto as above Dragon Ball now that I think about it. Because I feel
I
like
would say
the
yes.
fighting's
No,
the
I'm
fighting's a
not.
lot more.
I'm gonna say no because I remember that Sakura and Ino fight.
You're right.
That's
Yeah.
Get
fair.
out of my face, man.
Because like the thing about OG Naruto is I feel like it had a lot higher highs than OG Dragon Ball, just because like the fighting I feel is like a bit more grounded in like actual like world building where like most people have abilities, but like Dragon Ball was also a lot of fun, Dragon Ball I think is definitely better on the fun aspect, although I feel like Naruto's combat was a bit better,
I can see that.
Yeah. I would
Yeah, I
put
don't
them
even
both
remember
at
about the
about.
old Dragon Ball. It's been like a long time.
Yeah.
No,
You're
it's
that
been a
old,
while.
Moral. But
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Toyland, read Tails DMs.
oh yeah, let me check Tails DMs. Okay, let me check Tails DMs. My opinion is no
Really
bias.
bad.
Have fun. I just wanted to say Komi is the best, but didn't notice. Nice.
Isn't there another like
Yeah,
really
I'm
bad?
actually head off as well.
Okay, yeah. See you, Moral.
That's understood. See more.
Yeah, I'll look at the tier list once it's done.
Okay, I'm calling Pepe in for his second opinion because I know he watched a lot of the ones we haven't watched and like also has like more strong opinions for these ones as well. Tier listing anime right now. Join call Pepe.
Is that last one Chainsaw Man?
I have no idea. We'll have to ask
really-
Pepe because he's really into Chainsaw Man.
I'm hella into Chainsaw Man, but I don't
Um,
think that is.
Okay, Attack on
Is this
Titan
Attack on Titan?
Attack
again.
on Titan.
Maybe good. Maybe good.
I put it as good.
Yeah.
Maybe even
Y'all put it
okay, man.
good?
Because okay, look,
I didn't say it was too great. I've definitely heard it gets better later on though.
Attack on Titan season 1, borderline as fuck. I thought it was boring as shit, and
Okay,
I
it's
watched
normie
season
bait.
2.
I would say it's
That's
normie bait.
understandable.
Season
I
2, I
think-
hated it. I was pissed the
You
entire time.
hated it?
I was mad. It made me stop fucking watching.
You stopped watching
I
it.
stopped watching after I finished season 2. I'm like, fuck that. This is garbage.
No, I think it gets better after that. Especially,
My cousins told me the same thing, bro.
No, listen. I watched it to like I guess season 4, right? And then I rewatched it a couple times with friends, and that rewatch hit different, like knowing some stuff, and I was like, oh, this is kind of good. This is really good. Personally, I thought it was great, but
I'll put it as maybe middle good then, since there's like varying opinions here.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Yep.
Okay. That's all right. I can.
Basketball
alright
anime.
then.
Never watched it. Don't watch sports anime.
What was it?
Basketball
Coco
anime.
no Basket? Nope. Haven't
I've
seen it.
not seen that. I've seen some good shots of it though. I've seen like some clips of it.
Sakamoto, I read. It's a fun comedy, but at least the manga was never anything too special, right? I enjoyed it, but like it was basically Mob Psycho except not magical, Like it was literally just the main character flexing in every single situation, right? People try making fun of him, he flexes, right?
It's just Bayoneta's like son.
Yeah, it's just flex infinity, I think it's good, maybe like even middling good, but like it's not anything special,
Yeah.
I definitely did enjoy it. I just can't like rate it any higher than that because like you can't really compare it to like the greats.
Yeah.
I watched
Is it Berserk under Sakamoto?
As class assassin.
Wait, where's Berserk?
Did you guys put Berserk underneath Sakamoto?
We don't have Berserk. I don't think we did Berserk.
Is that not Casca right there?
This one?
I might be tripping.
No, this is Kingdom.
Oh, okay, yeah. Never mind.
Kingdom was pretty
it's
dang
not-
good.
it's not
Kingdom was
Berserk.
fun. I don't think it's for everyone though.
That's
It's very
Assassination.
Assassination Classroom. I didn't
thought it was
watch
great.
too much.
I
Okay.
thought it was pretty alright. It was pretty.
It made me cry at the end.
Well, we'll put it here then. Like high good.
High
That's
good
not,
is fine.
that's
I haven't
part
watched
4.
this
No,
one.
part 5 is so fucking great. I'm gonna be honest.
Great.
Personally, I think it's so great.
Great. Okay, here we go. How high grade though? Low grade or high grade?
Middle grade, maybe right there. That's fine. That's
There
fine.
we go.
I haven't seen JoJo, but the fucking opening to it, or Golden Wind.
Oh, dude, you'll actually really enjoy.
That's number 5.
You'll really enjoy at least early JoJo. I feel like you would really like because it probably has really well grounded fight scenes.
I've seen a little bit of part 1.
Part 1, I think like the first fight scene or something with like Jonathan and his brother were really well grounded. You know.
Jonathan Dia.
I mean like as like fight? Young boxers without like formal training, I think it really represented it decently well. But I did enjoy 1, but or 1 was pretty good.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, this one. I think this one. Would you rate it higher or lower than
Ooh, that's so good.
I think they're basically the same. You know.
I think they were the same. They were like they're pretty great. They're pretty great.
This is by the way, the second part of season 1 is where the Americans come in. They get guns and they travel the world. Yeah.
Yes. It's beautiful.
You should watch it though. It's a pretty fun watch. Didn't watch this. Looks like generic main character OP protagonist.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
I don't know what this is either.
I don't know what that is.
Is this Dr. Stone? But like buff?
No.
It looks like buff Dr. Stone. it seriously looks like buff Dr. Stone.
I can see what you're saying. I just I don't know what it is.
That's got to be like Dr. Stone season 2. Why are there like a manga on here? These are supposed to be anime.
Oh, this is anime and manga list. I was just what is this? This is I feel like I know this one. I feel like I've seen this guy's face. His hair is really iconic, but I don't know who he is.
I don't know who this
is. Is this Dr. Stone season 2? Didn't watch it. I don't know what this is either.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
If that last one is what I think it is, and it's Chainsaw Man, which it can't be Chainsaw Man.
I'm gonna add Pepe. I'm gonna add Pepe and be like, "Yo, is this Chainsaw Man?"
That can't be Chainsaw Man. That looks like an obscure ass character that only shows up for like 5 minutes in the manga. That can't be Chainsaw Man.
Yo. Wait. Let me just DM Pepe.
If it was Chainsaw Man, I don't know why they choose that like manga panel.
Yeah,
to represent Chainsaw Man.
The thing is,
what could it be?
What could it be? Let me screenshot this for now, and then we can discuss it. We can discuss this stuff more like another time. You know.
That's fine.
It was Chainsaw Man, definitely great. I want to say it's a masterpiece, but it has its flaws.
That's what you're saying. Yeah,
it has a cult following though. It has like a blooming cult following right now.
Read Chainsaw Man.
Read Chainsaw Man right now.
Yeah. I definitely feel like if Pepe was here, he would give us a lot more of the opinions on the ones we haven't seen, as well as like a lot of the top ones, because he definitely has watched like a lot more of like the obscure and like like more I guess popular. Not popular. They're not like popular, but they're like really well rated. You know. In the meantime, however, Bordeaux is last. There we go. That's better. Those Dragon Ball Z.
That's fine.
Dragon Ball. Boruto or Dragon Ball? Which one deserves to be our worst?
Boruto.
Boruto. Dragon Ball towards the end, I think, was the best it could have been. I really loved the end of fucking Super.
Yeah, I feel like Dragon Ball has a lot of lost opportunities, but Boruto even more so. You know. Dude, I really hope that in Boruto at least. But you haven't watched Boruto yet. But Boruto's bad. Don't watch Boruto.
Don't watch it. Just watch Naruto, Shippuden.
By the way, Sasuke in Arc 1 has more chakra than Boruto Sasuke, because like they're that nerfed.
What? They're getting old. It happens. Don't shame them.
They're like 30. They're like no, they're probably like 25 or something.
You're not 25.
They're probably 25. Because Boruto's like 11, right? Boruto's like 11, 15 or something. And
they gotta be at least.
Naruto at the end of Shippuden's only 17. So like assuming, he's probably around 30. Let's search this up.
How old is Naruto?
Nah, man, Sasuke's got a Karen haircut. He's in his 40s.
Okay, Naruto is speculated to be around 17. So, it's like he's probably like 30 then. Okay, got it.
He's definitely 30.
They're old. I definitely feel like Naruto had like some very important character moments, but at the same time, it never did anything cool, you know? Which was a shame. I definitely do wish that they, instead of doing Boruto, like just Naruto, but like I'm gonna become stronger eventually because that's how these series works, right? I really hope that they would like either go into like a future time skip with like completely different cast, right? Because like, you know, like the Uchiha are dead, right? That's not a spoiler. That you kind of know that not already, or I hope you know that.
Yeah, no, I know this.
Okay, I was really hoping you weren't like that soon into the series that you didn't know that all the Uchiha are dead, right? You know, Naruto's
you said he finished the
Tail just
Sasuke
messaged me, what?
arc.
Tail, you didn't know that the Uchiha are dead?
You're lying.
Yeah, like,
but
no
then
way.
like Naruto's an orphan, right? Naruto's an orphan. Like I
He's an
really
orphan?
hope that what?
No, I'm kidding.
That was okay, yeah, but like both of them are like they're both their like bloodlines are pretty much dead except for their children, pretty much, right? I really hope that they either time skipped so far into the future that they could like, you know, avoid like just being like character times 2, right? Like the second generation, right? Or I hope that they could go back farther enough to the past, like develop some of like the past characters more, you know, with risk of retconning things, right?
That would be interesting.
Yeah,
like,
because like
the past of this.
I really feel like watching Jiraiya's arc would be really interesting because it's kind of like Naruto, like earlier Naruto, but like, you know, more, you know, with just a completely different cast, right? I would also be interested in watching Kakashi's arc just because Kakashi's a cool dude. You don't know either of these guys, I'm sorry, but or like, you know, like the past Hokage, right? Like the first Hokage and everything. He has a really cool character backstory too, which we never see enough of. Yeah, but like I feel like they did have a very much lost opportunity in the name of getting more money, right? Because Boruto obviously gets most of its money from just looking like Naruto. Like I'm not even I'm not even gonna call it.
No, they as dead as what they look.
Yeah.
Like when he's like his name is Boruto, it's basically Naruto with a baby.
Yeah, and like funny enough, I would rather have Naruto's father be the main character than Boruto, just because he's cooler. He's 100% cooler.
Oh, that is not for real.
Okay, anime rating session mostly over. Unless you guys wanna look at other tier lists, and we can do other tier lists. We have time. We've already gone over our time limit, you know.
That's true.
I think this is a good time for me to head off.
Okay, we'll raid someone then. We'll raid someone then. Everyone get into stream so we can raid people. Okay. Who should we raid? You guys have any got Snowfield on?
Yeah,
We could raid Snowfield.
It's right snow.
Snowfield.
We could raid Snowfield.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's raid Snowfield.
This was fun.
Yeah, I'm glad. Hopefully we can do more like, you know, non-podcasty type material sometimes, you know?
More tier list or something.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind. I would enjoy like a fighting style tier list too, you know?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, because like
we can make our own stuff too.
Yeah, of course we're gonna remove MMA because that's not really a fighting style. That's like a mishmash of like multiple fighting styles, you know. But like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and everything, I would definitely rate fairly high. All right. What other fighting styles would I rate pretty high? Aikido, I would rate low.
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
I love Muay Thai.
Muay Thai, I would rate is like pretty high there. Yeah, I would definitely put Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu like probably like one of the highest and not the highest. You know, like the normie ones like karate and like taekwondo and everything, I would rate middle tier. Better than Aikido, but like not amazing. All right.
Not too good.
Is everyone in the stream?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Okay, time to raid. Okay, what should our raid message be? I should have said that before we raided.
What's a popular anime? I'll just say that's mid.
Moral is a normie. Moral is a normie. Also, Comfy hasn't watched.
I already got one.
Naruto.
It's okay. Naruto's mid.
He's watching it though. No, I'm proud.
Snowfield knows. He knows because I'm watching it with him.
Oh, okay. I'm proud that you're watching Naruto though, because like that's one of the things you need to watch, you know.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Needs.
All right. Well, thanks for having this. It was super fun.
Goodbye.
Thanks for
Bye.
doing this.
Yeah. Okay, goodbye, Comfy. Ending stream.